I'm the third generation on this farm.
To a farmer, there is no love like the love
It's 98-day corn.
for his land.
I've wanted to farm ever since I think I was in 4th or 5th grade.
True for Kurt Chergosky, till a new love landed him.
We were surprised because Kurt had never really dated anyone.
How they all talked.
Kurt's out, and look at him.
Oops.
When pushing 50, one of Jackson County's most entrenched bachelor farmers
That was me. That was me.
fell for the newly hired county 4-H coordinator, a bubbly bundle of energy in her 30s.
Kurt started coming into this office all the time, and we made fun of her so bad, but she didn't really get what was going on.
Or so her coworkers thought, until Andrea Roosh showed signs that her heart was aflutter too.
Jim told me that stuff was going on, and I didn't realize it.
Very googly-eyed, yes.
Andrea's passion for her 4-H kids drew Kurt even closer.
I mean, she thought the world of those kids. I mean, she'd do anything for them. I asked her in the parking lot of the extension office.
The courtship lasted all of 7 months.
And she said yes.
Kurt, by then, had awakened to the notion a life he'd long ago written off was unfolding before him.
Come on, kids, let's go.
Chores went by in half the time,
Yeah.
with his fiancée working beside him.
We talk about random stuff,
Stuff like the garden Andrea helped plant, and the names they would choose
Preferably one of each.
for the children they would raise.
She loved livestock.
For Christmas, Kurt gave Andrea 3 calves
Here's Andrea's cow, one of them.
and 2 cows.
Really? You gave me cattle? Really? Then she started crying.
If Kurt didn't know it before,
So,
that sealed it. Nearly 50 years he had waited, only to find the perfect girl.
Andrea was just like, the door that opened him up to a whole different life.
She was his whole life.
it was a perfect world.
And then life took the cruelest of turns.
Yeah. Yeah.
3 months before their wedding day, Kurt and Andrea were weaning calves. Not feeling well, Andrea went into the house where Kurt would find her. Andrea died of a pulmonary embolism, a blood clot in her lungs. The flowers she'd chosen for her wedding graced her casket.
There, that looks pretty good.
Her wedding ring graced her finger.
Yeah, I never seen so many grown men cry.
The same day Kurt put on the ring, he's worn every day since.
I mean, they were both right at the very peak of their mountain at the time this happened. And
Yeah.
I mean, it took the sails right out of Kurt.
Raised as a man of faith, Kurt couldn't bear to go to church.
Because I'd see myself, or ourselves up there getting married. And I just couldn't.
The prior spring, they had tilled these fields together. Now Kurt sowed his seeds alone. No soulmate, no promise of children, no 4th generation to whom he could pass on his farm.
Because I was lost. I had no idea what I was supposed to do.
Which brings us to this moment.
Please welcome Jackson County farmer, Kurt Chergosky.
The standing ovation one earns when he donates an entire farm to 4-H.
Her favorite saying was, if it's not illegal or immoral, we'll do it for the kids.
400 acres of land, worth roughly $4 million, to be split between state and county 4-H programs, and a scholarship in Andrea's name that's already issued checks to 35 college-bound 4-H members.
Isn't that incredible?
The talk of the county again.
Kurt's went 110% at this thing and never backed down.
Under the agreement, Kurt will continue to farm until he retires, when he will park his tractor and fulfill his promise to Andrea.
I spoiled her. That's what she always told me.
His love for the land, no match for the love of his life.
This is all for her.
Boyd Huppert, KARE 11 News, Lakefield.